This is Joelle, and I am the Viberarian. I am here to elevate, enlighten, and empower. That's my journey, and I come on here to share with you in the hopes that you too will find or hear something that also is enlightening and elevating and empowering for your journey too. So, one of the things that I love are oracle cards. I think they're such a beautiful way to connect for a conversation with our higher selves and with spirit. And over the months and weeks, I have featured many decks by this next creator that I'm going to talk about today. She's one of my favorite people, and that is Kris with All Things Intuitive. I've been on here several times, really, since the beginning of her creating these decks, and I absolutely love the energy that she has and that she has put into these tools. So I've got several decks back here, and I'm going to link to in the description box to the other reviews that I've done for her cards. But today I'm super excited because I'm going to be talking about the Blank Slate Oracle. Okay, this is her latest release. This is from All Things Intuitive. And of course, I just love these from the beginning, from the packaging and the coloring to the energy overall. So I'm super excited to be able to do a reading with you here today. I do want to share with you a little bit about where you can connect with All Things Intuitive. Let me pull that up for you here. So on her website, you want to make sure that you are getting authentic, all things intuitive products. One thing that I'm a firm believer in is supporting small business and independent creators. And when you make sure that your products are valid, then that goes a long way to supporting their creative efforts. Piracy is a significant problem across all creative platforms. And so I try to be a responsible consumer and encourage you to do the same. So if you go to allthingsintuitive.com, you can find links to her decks that she's got. They're also out on Etsy if you're an Etsy user. Excuse me. You can find her cards. And one thing that I will say is I keep her energy spray on hand, her energy clearing sage spray. It's Reiki infused and it's just so beautiful. The energy is just amazing. And all my friends, we keep bottles of this and we gift it to people when we know that they need a little cleansing of like their car or their work environment, things like that, especially like children and people who work around large groups of energies to help you clear yourself as you change environment. So anyway, I love Kris. She's amazing. And so I wanted to make sure that you also connect with her. She also, on her channel, one thing that I have to say is that she does free distance Reiki sessions, and I have sent and used her Reiki healing for myself. She has a wonderful distance Reiki for those who are dealing with COVID. And I would invite you to subscribe to her channel as well. And no, this is not a paid promotion. This is just me talking about a product and a person that I am personally aware of and that I support. All right. So also, so as I said, here's her Etsy shop. I am going to link below because on my talk show, my podcast, I did get an opportunity to interview Kris a couple of years ago. And we talked about how she created her first deck, the Messages of Love Oracle cards. It's a beautiful story. Also, you can see here about then her journey discovering that she could have this connection and then to bring forth that gift to be able to create a tool for others to use to connect with spirit. It's just a beautiful story to tell. So I will put the links to that below. So, without any further ado, I'm going to change over to my other position here and We'll get a closer look at the cards and from the packaging all the way through, and then I will do a pick a card reading so that we can get a sense of how the deck really works as a divination tool. All right, we'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. So this is the Blank Slate Oracle deck by All Things Intuitive. As I said, I've had the deck since they first came out, starting with the Messages of Love Oracle deck. And I think that this one so far is my favorite in terms of the card quality and the boxing. Like, this is a very nice tuck box. It feels very good to the touch. It's kind of got a coating to it. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just kind of soft. And the cards also then have this same kind of really nice feel to them. They are definitely thicker, as you can hear, which is great for people who do shuffle like I do. And as you can see, the cards are very vibrant. And this is an Oracle card deck for difficult times is what it says. So as you can see here, it's very vibrant. On the back, they have just sentence guidance, channel guidance that I know that Kris, as she shared in her interview, she literally connects with spirit and receives the exact messages, you know, for these cards when she's bringing them forward. And I just love that about her connection. So it says here that these messages can provide clarity and guidance after the loss of a loved one, a relationship, a job, or during any difficult situation. These gentle message-based oracle cards offer practical and spiritual tips, ideas for self-care, professional or personal growth, and more. Now, I will say that I have just been drawing these cards just because, not because of anything particularly difficult. Just as kind of like every other day, tap in guidance since I got them. And I've also read with clients as well, and they were just perfect for the times and the moments when we use them. So what I'm going to do is to do a reading today. And what we're going to do is use some of the charms that I actually had got from All Things Intuitive as well. I keep a small piece of selenite in my charm dish just to keep the energies clear and high vibrational. And so what we'll do here, I guess we'll do two. So depending on what the charms that come out, then that will be the pick a card reading to you. So let's see here, 1 and 2. What did we get? Oh, this looks like a billy goat. Let's see here. Yes, a billy goat or a ram. I don't know if I can get it to show a little clearer. There you go. You can see the horns. Okay, and that's Ram, that's Aries, and then of course we have the tennis paddle here, or ping pong, tennis, anything with a racket and a ball. So these will be the two charms that we will do the readings for. So let's see here. First of all, let's go ahead and pull the cards for the billy goat. All right, so let's zoom in a little bit here. All right, so let's see what messages for this moment want to come through that are unconditionally loving for the best and highest good and enlightenment of those who are drawn to this little billy goat's gruff, this little mountain goat, ram type looking animal from the first charm. Let's see, one more shuffle after this. Feel how great the cards are. Good snap. I love it. What do we have here? Consider starting or expanding your own business. Okay. Now, so if this is like a Capricorn type energy, that's definitely about bringing manifestation down into the physical realm, bringing works forward that will have material gain. So consider starting or expanding your own business. Oh, and take a break. So if you've been doing a lot of thinking and going and going and going, and of course it's summertime before the kids go back to school, you need to go on and take a break and pause. Make sure that everything is in the right alignment in terms of your body and your soul and your energy. All right. Write a closure letter, keep it, mail it, or burn it. All right. So those of you who are drawn to that, looks like it's time to go inside and do some clearing so that you can remove this energy. You don't want to break it, bring it forward into your new expansion. You want to always make sure that you clear and leave your things that happened in the past behind you. All right, on the bottom we have avoid stressful situations, places, situations, or people. All right, take a break, clear some inner energy, make space to consider the plans that you have for yourself. Avoid stressful places and situations and move forward into some form of manifestation. Love it. Love it. All right. Beautiful reading here for the first one, which is the Billy Goats. And then we have here the racket, the tennis. Those of you that are drawn to that. All right. Clearing the energy and see what blank slate guidance wants to come in for those who are playing the game. Tennis is a partnered game. You need somebody else to send that ball back to you. So unless you're playing racquetball against the wall, you know, this is about you sending energy out and that energy being returned back to you, those that are in this tennis energy. All right, here we go. See what guidance wants to come from this blank slate deck that is unconditionally loving and truthful and for our best and highest good. Reach out to others for support. All right, reaching out to others, sending some energy out to others. If you're going through something, never think that you're alone. Seek out a career counselor. All right, so you can actually send that energy specifically out there and say, please send to me the resource that I need to help me make some shifts in my career and the way that I do what I do. And then watch and see with your eyes alert to see where the opportunity is going to come forward for you to give you that support that you need to make your successful career transition. All right, and get moving. It's time to get going, get moving, send the energy out so that the energy can come back to you. Don't just think about it anymore. It's time to get going. Okay, and it says distract yourself for a while. So if you've been focused too much on this thing, go ahead and allow yourself some space and some downtime from what it is that you've been involved in. Wait for the right person to come through, and while you do something positive and high vibrational to distract your energy and focus, because once you've set the energy, there's nothing more that you can do about it. All you have to do is just wait for the match to it to come back to you in the proper and due season. All right, so these are great. Look how beautiful they are for reading. I love this deck. Well done to All Things Intuitive again. Wonderful deck. I would definitely advise you to head on over there and get this for yourself. Beautiful, all things intuitive. Thank you for joining me for this little moment of being in the cards with the Viberarian. I look forward to sharing some of my other decks with you in the future. And I wish for you happy expansion and exploration as you look at cards to bring into your own collection. All right, namaste.